Today we dive deep in a topic that is more than just fitness. Machines versus free weights. Which is better and why the right balance can literally build or break your body. Wherever you are, this video is going to change the way you train forever. Now, let's dive deep in it. First, let's define each. Free weights. These are basically the most type of equipment you find in every gym. Say, barbells, dumbbells, and kettlebells. They are not attached to any fixed structure. They move freely in space, meaning you must control the weight, balance it, and stabilize your body during the entire movement. You balance the weight, you stabilize it. In other words, you own the movement itself. Machines, on the other hand, are training equipments which their path of motion is guided and controlled by the machine itself. They often use pulleys, levers, or fixed tracks, allowing you to focus purely on the movement without even worrying about the balance and stabilization. To put it simple, free weights train real-world strength, while machines isolate and protect. But then, why the hype around free weights? Oh, look at me, I'm old school. That is because they train more than just muscles. They build coordination, balance, and stability. They work everything you need, not just to look stronger, but to be stronger. Think about it. Whenever you squat with a heavy barbell, your legs drive, your core braces, your back holds, your whole body fights for that one rep. When you overhead press dumbbells, you're not pushing, you're controlling the space. This is functional strength, strength that applies in real life, like running, lifting, jumping. So, you want to be athletic? Do you want to be powerful? You need free weights. Let's be real here. When people say Africans are genetically superior, I see the truth deeper than genetics. It's common that they've rarely seen these kids walking 10 kilometers to and from school, running, lifting natural objects, playing, working, and moving without machines. That is how they grow up. In other words, it's their lifestyle. The environment builds real-world athletes, raw strength, explosive power, and functional body. Free weights, when you train with them, they mimic the real environment. It keeps the body connected. It keeps the instincts alive. What do you think are the chances of scrolling through your phone when you're driving a manual car amidst heavy traffic? I guess the chance is zero. But even the strongest man or the fastest runner, if given a chance, would want to access machines, of course, not because they are weak, but because machines give precision. Machines reduce the injury risk and allow you to target weaknesses safely. They let you train smarter, not just harder. Imagine an elite sprinter tweaked his knee. Do you think he's going straight back to heavy squats? No. He's rebuilding with machines, doing exercises like leg extensions, hamstring curls. In other words, in performance science, we call it isolated strengthening. This is the truth. Whereas free weights build the warrior, machines are going to keep you in there, fighting for longer. Now, I have clients ask me the number of machines we have at the gym. My answer is always, this is not an equipment showroom. It's a gym, of course. We have everything you need. How we blend machines and free weights, that's what we are going to discuss in a few. Beginners use machines to build confidence, of course, and then onto mastery of free weights to unlock their strengths. The caveat is, not every beginner is the same. Some people need to learn how to move properly, how to squat, how to hinge, how to pull before even worrying about what is going to be lifted. For these people, we start with movements. We build foundational strength, stability, we work on the balance, we teach the body how to control itself first. Then and only then do we load the movement with a machine, let alone free weights. But you find that other beginners, especially those coming off injuries or have taken a long time without training, we might need to start them gently on the machines so they can basically build strength safely while slowing down the reintroduction of real-world movements. The real secret your coach hides is, first is an assessment, and then a tool is picked, not the other way around. It's movement first, stability, strength, and then the power comes in. You'll find that athletes prioritize free weights for total body athleticism and use machines for accessory work. You'll find that bodybuilders mix both, free weights for mass and depth, machines for details, isolation, and safety. Other adults start safe with machines, but slowly add body weight onto free weights just to be independent. Recovering, you find that you need to use machines slowly before you introduce free weights. Here's the reality. Free weights will train the body and mind. Machines protect the future and extend the journey, which is what fitness is about: longevity, keeping that muscle on your flame and staying injury-free without losing your strength, mobility, and athleticism. We don't rely on technology, we honor both. We master both. We don't train only old school. If you want to be strong, not just for today, but for a lifetime, if you want to represent your roots with power and pride, if you want to build a body that is both unstoppable and unbreakable, you train raw. But don't forget to train smarter. Evolve. Free weights can build a champion, but the machines preserve legends. Together, they blend what we call a future. If you feel this message, share it. Let's raise the standards worldwide. Like the video, subscribe, and I'll see you on the next one. This is Coach Austin for the Unwrapped Podcast, and peace.